What happens when you load a roll of film into your camera that you only really want to use for night photography during the dead of winter? Well, you're stuck with that very roll in your camera for about a month as you wait for the weather to cooperate. That's exactly what happened to me and my first roll of CineStill 800T. Can I count this as a 1-month review? The journey started in Kansas City, where we decided to stop and take pictures of this cool building that looks like the type of place that stormtroopers would go to fill out paperwork. A few days later, I was back at the Great Wall sign that I photographed in a previous video. Lately, I've been interested in photographing the same scene in the day and the nighttime. This photo shows how easily my Russian 50mm lens flares, but I think the photo turned out well, and when you pair this with the daytime photo, they go very well together. I think almost 2 weeks passed before I went out again with my camera. This time my friend Ethan and I were out in the snow photographing this old drive-in theater sign. Ethan was testing his new Nikon 8008, and I was still using that same old roll of CineStill. Here's what I came up with. About a week after that, I was determined to finish off the roll in one night, and I was starting at a location known as Sheridan's. Okay guys, so we're at another location. It's pretty cold. It's been really cold the past few days, but it's gotten just warm enough to where I can go outside in the snow and use the rest of this CineStill up. So this spot right here is called Sheridan's. It's a frozen custard place. I don't really know if it's a chain or if it's just this one location, but yeah, it's really cool. The building kind of looks like the bottom of like a flying saucer or something with all its lights. So hopefully that will be a perfect use of the CineStill. And it's gonna look dope because it's just surrounded by snow. So let's see what we can get. Fun fact, this location used to be a mental institution. Since then it's been converted into other businesses, but I still got that ominous vibe from this scene. For the photos of this sign, I probably could have upped my exposure times a little bit, but as I look at them, I don't mind the muddy greens they give off. Right around here that I started getting bored of just looking for cool lights to take pictures of. I needed to up my game, and once I saw these lights, I thought of just the thing. Hello there. So, I've got an idea. One thing I want to start doing more in my photography is working with props. And I figured since I was wearing a parka and it's cold and snowy outside, I might use one of my favorite props that I have. This old gas mask. So, we're going to trade out the ski mask for the gas mask and this hat. Let's see what we can get for some interesting portraits. I've always been fascinated by masks. There's a certain kind of mystery and intrigue about who's wearing the mask, why are they wearing it, what's the story or meaning behind it. And I've always had the idea of this gas mask guy being a character that pops up in my work from time to time. I just needed the right scene and mood for him to show up. I think it's safe to say this was it. I wasn't going to stop after taking the portraits. I needed another photo to help drive the story. So I dropped the mask in the snow, set the self-timer, and captured this. I'm really happy with the framing in this photo. I love that you can see the footsteps in the snow, and when you put them together, oh, just look at that. They look so good as a set. That's cool. I'm pretty happy with this shot, especially since I caught the moon without realizing it. Overall, I really enjoyed using CineStill film. This isn't a film I would use all the time, but if you're doing a lot of low light or interior photos, it's hard to beat the unique look that the 800T gives. Anyways, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.